What's up, fam? It's your boy Matty Swank, your favorite neighbor, back with another one. And let me tell you, the foolishness is among us. It's quite ridiculous, and we're not going to do a whole lot of talking before we get into it. So let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Texting girls when they ghost you. Ugh, it doesn't work. You've got to do what my boyfriend did. And
I can't hear anything you're saying with them distractions in my face. I don't think I'm supposed to hear what you're saying. But I did read the text, and I agree with the text. The text said, stop texting girls who are ghosting you or something like that. My nigga, if she hasn't texted you back, don't keep texting. That shit don't work. And as a matter of fact, you gonna be the subject of the group text when she talking about, I got some nigga in my DMs talking to himself. She's talking about you, bro, and it's not a good look. It's not a good look, so don't do that. And I will say that I do believe everything is a numbers game. So maybe at some point, maybe it works. I don't know when, because I haven't heard of it yet. I got a few homegirls that, yo, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, bro, you'll be surprised the stories that I hear. But maybe it works. If you got a victory story, if you got a success story from talking to yourself in somebody's DMs, like, let me know, because I need to know. And ladies, if you ever gave a man a pass, liked his consistency or his persistence, like let me know what did it for you, because I don't think it works at all. But if it does, let me know, because I need to know. We need to know. The people want to know.
I admit it, being flaky was like a big part of my strategy with guys. I just did it subconsciously, but when my boyfriend showed me this quiz about what women...
It's a part of your strategy, but you did it subconscious. You admit that it was a part of your strategy, but you didn't know that it was a part of your strategy. You did it subconsciously. I'm not sure how these make sense for me. I usually like to point the finger back at myself before I point the finger at somebody else. And maybe I'm stupid, because that don't make sense to me. If it makes sense to you, let me know how that makes sense, because I don't get that.
One, I was like, ooh, yes. That's exactly why I do it. See, most women get flaky with guys because we're testing them. We want to see how they respond. Can they handle it, or will they lose their cool? And really, what
y'all be testing. I know we collectively as humans have like tests that we do. I'm gonna say that that's a shit test. That's a shitty test. Cause you flake on me, you gonna be taking the test by yourself. I'm gonna excuse myself. I'm gonna excuse myself from that one. But I do think that we ask questions and we're looking for specific answers or specific responses, mannerisms, body language. We're looking for different things. But I think that's a shitty test, and I would encourage you not to do that. Unless you feel like it works for you. You gotta do what you feel like works for you, but I think you probably gonna miss out on good opportunities playing these stupid games. But if you got some tests, I wanna know what kind of tests y'all be doing. And if you feel like they work. And if you feel like they work, I need to know that you are in a happy relationship. I guess if that's your metric, if that's how you measure how relationships work. Yeah, let me know, please. I need to know.
we're looking for is if they're needy. Like, how do they handle their emotions when they like something and can't have it? Do they get aggressive and mean? Do they get whiny and clingy? Can they still keep a good attitude and turn things around? We're basically testing, like, yeah, if I'm in a relationship with this guy, am I gonna be the most important thing in his life?
Fuck
and if things
no.
go a little sideways for him, can
Absolutely
he handle
not.
it? So please.
And I don't think you want to be the most important thing in a man's life. If you are the most important thing in a man's life, what does that say about this man? If that's what you want, I need to know. I got questions. And this is really just in the name of dialogue, because I got questions and I want to know why why the fuck this is a train of thought, and how many people think like this. Because this don't make no sense to me. I think I got a lot of things that I'm accomplishing and that I want to continue to accomplish. And I've got a vision and I know my purpose. And I think having a woman would be a supporting role, right? Like, this is a movie that I've written and I'm directing. And you can be my co-star, but you got to play your part. And I think that if I made this entire movie about you, there would be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished. So I don't think you want you to be the most important thing in a man's life. And if you do, if you're listening, watching, and you want that, let me know why, please. And let me know how that's working out for you.
Please don't resent us for it. We want to give ourselves to the right guy. So when a guy can bounce back from a girl who's flaky or ghosting him, it makes us trust him. And
you gonna be playing these games. I mean, with me, let me say that. With me, you're gonna be playing these games by yourself. You flake on me, I might give you one, right? Because I get that we're busy, we forgot about things, obligations, overlook something, double book. I get that, and I will give you one. You get one. And I have, depending on the situation, I have no problem with isolated incidents, right? If it's a one thing, oh my bad, I forgot about this. But if it's a trend, absolutely not. Because I look at things like long term, right? And if I'm gonna be investing in you, my time, energy, effort, resources, if I'm gonna be investing in you, I need to know what the future's gonna look like. And if you're showing me what the future's gonna look like, you being flaky or ghosting me, that's not a future that I wanna be a part of. So you just gonna be Casper by yourself.
Feel so much more confident in him. Again, I didn't understand this till I watched this quiz, and what the guy there said to do was exactly what my boyfriend did. He gave me space. His text when I tried to cancel.
You can have all the space you want. As a matter of fact, you can have outer space. Cause I'm not gonna be a part of these shenanigans. No, thank you.
On our date, it was word for word from the quiz. I was like, whoa, this guy is not needy. It actually made me want him more. And it worked so well that I just had to share it. The quiz takes like 2 minutes and is good for any guy who wants to stop getting ghosted. Just click the link now and start the quiz. Stop texting girls when they...
Yeah, so this is dumb. This is stupid. And I think you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And you can play these games if you want to, but I think you're gonna be playing yourself into the loneliness team. And if that's what you're going for, by all means, be my guest. But I would advise you to not do this, unless it's working for you. And if it's working for you, like let us know. Let us know how you've weeded out the people that aren't adding anything to your life, and how you found the one that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, or the next season, whatever that looks like for you. I would advise you not to do this. But if you're set on doing it and it's been working for you, let me know. Please, let me know in the comments. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for this one. This is Matty Swank, your favorite neighbor. Don't be foolish. Love your neighbor.